One day, I asked my mom if I can bleach my hair. She told me a story from her high school days. Both of my parents grew up on the wrong side of the Berlin Wall. When my mom was a junior, she dyed one of her strands of hair purple during the winter break. One of her teachers saw her and reported this incident to the administration.
The principal called my parents and told them I need to wash my hair. Unless I do, my records would have a permanent stain.
In practice, the punishment for her act of unauthorized self expression meant that my mom would be denied access to college. Later that year, her grandma died, and she attended a local church for the funeral arrangements. Unfortunately, on her way out, my mom was spotted by another teacher and reported to the administration. This time, the principal demanded a public apology. My mom was ordered to denounce religion and proclaim her allegiance to socialism.
They made me the chair of the Young Atheist Club.
Noncompliance would have led to her expulsion from high school. A year later, socialism collapsed. One day, my mom met her principal on the street.
She asked me what I was majoring in at University of Sofia. I said theology. You should have seen the look on her face.
I love soccer. In 2020, I played for a public high school team. The governor forced us to wear masks. It seemed stupid to cover your mouth and nose when the game is outside and you need extra oxygen to run for 90 minutes. Professional players didn't do it, so why should we? My dad told me to remain unmuzzled, even if my coach decides to bench me for it. I asked my mom, why does dad make such a big deal out of it? Is it worth the risk of being removed from the team over a face mask? My mom reminded me that at my age, she and my dad lived in Bulgaria under a socialist government. The authoritarian regime enforced rules that made everyone look the same on the outside, so they can grow more politically correct on the inside.
We all had to wear uniforms from kindergarten to the end of high school. Your dad was forced to keep his hair short even before he was drafted to serve in the army. He sees masks as socialism on steroids.
Masks homogenize us much more effectively than dress codes and prescribed haircuts. Face covering mandates are the most effective soft tool for the submission of the individual to the collective under a religious or secular ideology. Authoritarian regimes put conformity over human flourishing for a reason. We have a duty to peacefully disobey bad laws and executive orders, even when we risk losing something valuable. If our generation lets government abuses continue unchallenged, aspiring tyrants will grow powerful enough to crush all of our dreams.